How do
It's
I
gone
put the
forever.
combustion engine on the crater?
How do you make a what now?
No, I'm asking one wolf where I can't find the disabled combustion engine for Buildcraft.
Did you look at the Buildcraft script?
Oh, is it in the scripts?
There.
I think we can.
Oh, okay, I see.
Not put in. So we want to see.
There.
Cheese, Grommet.
Okay.
It's actually a little bit surprising that the Stirling engine doesn't take creosote, because it does take lava,
Ha!
according to the wiki.
Does the cheese eat the wooden bucket?
What?
When you're making cheese and you put the bucket of vinegar in,
Oh, yes.
it
Don't
eats
leave the bucket in.
bucket.
Pull the bucket back out. If you forget and leave the bucket in and seal it, then yes, it will eat the bucket.
It
Well-
dissolves the bucket. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure.
I did that to have like the most amount of milk. You know, it didn't like. Oh yeah, okay, well, let it
Well,
curdle.
Oh,
Yeah, you put
input that
put-
there.
put the bucket of vinegar in, and then pull the bucket back out, and it'll be empty. It's a little glitchy, but that works.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Where are you using
For
hoppers
real.
for that?
To feed items in.
Well, Pack needs the hoppers first.
I made this one specifically to test out over here, just to see, and to say we have one automated.
Get out. This
you
is
And
automating
now that
the
I've made
spot.
the other
Coke oven?
thing, I can make the other. He needs 9.
He
Is
is-
that how many hoppers you need, Pack?
He is making them, so he can do what he needs to do with them.
One
But
of
with the sooner we get hoppers, the sooner we can duplicate ores. So
one of the coke ovens has been automated, and it's also the one that feeds directly into the
I believe you
creosote.
still need a proper blast furnace
for what?
because the crusher turns them into powder.
You need to pull out the. You needed to pull out the charcoal to make it automated, right?
Yeah.
Dang it, Firedale. One of
It's
the
almost
chickens
done.
got in the middle.
Input's automated.
Powder is not
Output,
meltable? Okay.
Dang it, Firedale, what, honey?
One of the cows got in the middle spot and she won't get out.
I didn't open the door.
So we also need a blast furnace. That's what you're telling me.
So,
That's what I'm telling you.
how many hoppers did you need, Pack?
Okay. It needs 9.
I forgot.
So we can
Quarry's
crush
essential.
them. We just can't do anything with them. Okay. So let's see how much iron we need to make a
We need 9.
blast furnace. Okay.
Yeah, I see the combustion engine.
Where's the industrial engineering book?
9 times 4. 36.
Ha 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 ha. You better not have got yourself pregnant. Oh, pregnant!
Ian? Ian?
What?
Do you have the book?
What book?
Industrial engineering book you were looking at earlier. Or you're on the creative server, aren't you?
Sneaky cheat.
Creative server's down, so I'm trying to figure out how.
How
we
did
were
it
able
get
to
it-
crush
how did it
I
get
found
over,
it.
honey?
Well, Wolfie said it was.
I suspect a honey in a bucket.
Okay, should I use pig iron or should I use wrought iron?
Pig iron.
You know, pig iron costs less resources, but
Right.
you have to babysit the
What we
dang
use to make
blast furnace
steel.
the whole time.
Right. But
So
also
it's
we
what
have
easier to make
steel.
wrought iron, even
but
though
we
it
don't
costs
have
a
the
little
two
more.
but we don't have 2 bloomeries yet.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Yeah, the second one is done. That's
Wolfie
why
did
I
a
have all the-
thing.
All the copper earlier.
Wrought iron. Use wrought iron.
There you go.
Okay.
Because yeah,
Well,
we
we got
can
enough
make
iron
charcoal like
incoming.
crazy now with
Yeah.
our many
Yeah.
things downstairs doing it. Whoa, hello. Okay. Hello, chair. Thank you
Chair.
again.
Chair.
I just.
You know, Pack, you should get a new chair one of these days.
I tell you how to.
That'd be
nice
a good idea.
gaming chair.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
really
can
nice
figure
gaming
out.
chair, something like that.
Talk to you know what? Talk to Ori. She has a lovely pink gaming chair, and it
A
feels
pink
awesome.
gaming
I'm
chair.
sure
I'm
you can
not
find out where she
sure
got it,
that's
and you
exactly
can
what he
change the
wants.
color.
Have you seen the ultimate bacon gaming chair yet?
The what?
No.
Ultimate what?
Bacon gaming chair.
Bacon gaming. No.
Bacon makes everything better, so I'm intrigued.
Hi, Zach.
Where do I
Okay,
find
so-
the ultimate bacon gaming chair?
Let me see if I
Someone-
can find the link again.
Someone said last week that you can tap on the clipboard while it's on the wall. Is that actually possible?
This is not possible.
It is not possible.
Okay.
You can
I
check
tried
mark
this
on
thing.
and off, and you can change pages, but you can't.
No.
Because I'm
Yes.
pretty sure I'm about to learn the hard way how to make sheets.
Okay, Ian, did you have the book?
Sheets are easy.
No.
You don't have the industrial engineering book. Does anybody have the industrial engineering book?
The
I
industrial
believe-
engineering book is on the in the wheelhouse in the chest.
What in the world is industrial engineering?
Immersive engine. The book that tells me how to make a blast furnace. that
That book.
book. The book. It's in the wheelhouse. You said okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking-
where I put all the IE stuff.
I'm thinking what might be a good idea is the enchanting building. We should probably turn that into a minor library and put all books there. By the way.
Glass. You had
This
glass around here
is
somewhere,
a good
didn't you?
plan.
Hon?
I was going to ask about this. Yes, there's a sand glass box. I was going to make this
That
suggestion.
is
Okay.
in the.
Storage on this side.
Oh,
Right here.
I thought
Sand,
it was
glass,
over.
and
In,
gravel.
I thought it was over in Hun House. Okay,
Oh no! Oh no!
I coming down. I got you.
Hi.
Because it sort
Just
of made
ignore
sense
me.
that was a library for
Is
regular.
anyone going to
persons.
need forges anytime soon?
Okay, Pack.
Why
Ooh.
did you mark on my thingy?
Are you going for broke with 5 forges at a time?
That's what my plan was, but
Ooh,
that seems
buddy.
like overkill.
I say I don't know if you can
Forges.
work all 5 at once. That'd be pretty.
Well, it's
impressive.
wrought iron, so it's not going to
Ah,
overheat.
no.
I wanna get
But
Lot
I'm
of
going to need it
stuff
to
to
go
take
in.
care of at once.
Yeah,
Let's see. Are you see that?
I cut it down to 3.
If
That's
you
all good. I don't need
explosions,
one,
just ignore it.
Well, once I figure out how to make the sheets easy, then I'll end up going real quick.
Wrought iron sheets. Yeah,
27
I don't know that one.
reinforced blast bricks and 1 hopper.
Yep.
Okay.
Pack.
Uh
Do you
huh.
mind if I post a link in the stream
So
To
we'll
what?
need another hopper.
Fine.
for the chair?
Go ahead. I can't look at the a video right now though.
Sure, but the rest of the streamers can, or the chat can look at it.
Reinforced blast brick. Dense.
There.
Oh, you got no. Oh, okay.
Everything
Dang
okay
it.
with
Now I want
that?
tacos. Thanks, Wolfie. Thanks, man. Ah,
Last week, the food word of the day
Oh, wait.
not
was.
dinner time yet.
It's just a normal sheet
Of black steel.
of black steel. Yes.
Of black steel.
This week. the
Yes.
We
secret
do
word.
have a possibility of black steel.
We need
Bye, Ian.
54 of them. 54 ingots of black steel in order to make the
Wolfie Hunt's chat wants to see you.
Oh, okay. Okay. And every ingot of black steel requires you to make 2 ingots of regular steel,
Hi, MJ.
if I recall correctly.
I know we have to hit that. Yes, yes, it does.
Pack IE has 2 blast furnaces. I didn't
But,
see the first one.
The other one's disabled. You have to make the good
There
one.
you go.
One drawer.
I'm pretty sure, right? You disabled it, Wolfie?
Mhm.
Got it.
Distronics. Oh.
Why is this telling me no recipe?
The point
Well-
is that once you're done, you should be able to string 3 blast furnaces together, and simply put coal or put the iron powder in one, walk away, steel comes out the other end.
A few of these guys still won't let me familiarize them.
But you only need one of the upgraded blast furnace. So you start with the upgraded blast furnace, and then you attach 2 of the lower grade ones to it, and it'll do your entire steel processing all by itself.
MJ Evans, that sounds awesome. A strawberry blueberry custard flag pie.
Bunsen said if the recipe uses railcraft bricks, then you should be able to make a railcraft blast furnace?
Yes.
Yes, those are the other 2 blast furnaces that I'm talking about.
So there
You
is
take
one.
one advanced immersive engineering blast furnace, use buildcraft pipes to send the results to a railcraft blast furnace, and then you take that and send it to a 3rd blast furnace, and it'll do all your steel processing.
Interesting. Okay, so but a railcraft blast furnace doesn't actually do anything for stage 1, though.
It should be able to automate wrought iron. Should be able to make wrought iron from the buildcraft blast furnace.
No, that won't work either.
Wrought iron from a buildcraft blast furnace.
But if you want steel, you have to use the advanced immersive engineering blast
Well,
furnace.
I'm more thinking it's not going to be able to take the stuff that comes out of the crusher and do anything, right?
They both should.
They both should. So if we made... Okay, what's the railcraft one do then? All right, let's see the railcraft blast. Okay, blast furnace brick, and that just requires... Okay, and that's a multi-block 3x4x3 blast furnace, which requires fire bricks and carbonite, which requires borer essence and gas tiers. What the frick is
I
borer?
have to have an empty hand.
Okay.
Sulfuric acid in a barrel with magma cream becomes borer essence, which you make carbonite out of to make blast furnace bricks, which we're going to have to do anyways, so this is a step that we could just do. And you're going to need 3x4x3, which means 3.
I agree with those words, Pat.
Need to make 4 of these recipes.
I agree there were words.
No, need to make 3 of these
Exactly.
recipes, I think.
Goes there.
And we need crushed obsidian,
Hello, lag.
which means we need a rock crusher.
We have one.
We do?
I was gonna say, don't we have
We
one?
just don't have a lot of power to run it on, but there's one in a chest somewhere.
Okay. Well, we're going to need to use it to make a lot of crushed obsidian.
Gonna need a lot more power or time.
Well, we're going to need a lot of it.
I actually like the hay bale floor that was put in the
So-
whoever did that.
About that engine that's going to run all this. So that's the immersive engineering engine, right? That's the power thing. Let me look here.
Well, which engine? I think Ian was looking at the Stirling generator.
Yeah, he was looking at that.
But this is 10 RF if it's connected to nothing, and then after it's connected, it uses 3 RF, but it generates like really fast.
What's this?
But
Say that
you
again,
need
Ian?
like a lot of them to count even to get RF.
Okay.
I didn't understand.
I'll
that.
see if I did this correctly with
Let's
combustion.
put it this way. Did you decide it's good or bad?
It's... I don't know. I haven't connected it up. I couldn't connect... No, I didn't feel like connecting it up to anything. I should have. I'm starting to
generator
create a
blocks.
server back up, so I'll be getting back on that.
9
Confused.
radiator blocks and 27.
Did somebody throw bees on the floor, or did they pop out of a pipe?
Oh,
Oh, they popped out of a pipe because this thing's still automated.
Why is the
And it's
default
the-
recipe still here?
What?
For what?
Oh, it's
This is a
because of
private
Surgeons. Oh my! I need to shoot that guy.
Who?
Now,
Default
now.
recipe for what?
The Sterling engine. It takes cobblestone, which
Exist.
shouldn't be.
Should not be. I agree.
The thing that should not be.
This guy keeps going behind my back and changing all the stupid recipes.
Generator block.
I'll tell him to stop changing your recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they said.
Unless he's doing it
Yeah,
for other
it's
things,
just
but
rolling.
Yeah, he's doing it for other reasons.
Yeah.
He's doing it so that his mod can be a standalone add-on to TFC.
Ah. Okay, yeah, I see. That why.
But none of
Alright.
his recipes work with my intended progression, so
So
And he
uh,
should have
radiator
2 separate
block.
builds. It may be annoying for him, but he still should do that.
Radiator blocks are cheap. It's going to be the heavy engine.
Wolfie.
And I see how you make recipes now. Should never pointed me in this script. Not like I can figure that out, because it's hard.
So, Wolfie, I'm going to be fiddling around and checking out the mod that you put in a few weeks ago, so we could have our curtains and such. Is there anything particular that I need to know about beforehand, or any quirks or anything?
I still give up on trying to figure out how the engine works.
Okay, so the immersive engineering diesel engine cannot be built without an arc furnace. Okay.
The diesel engine.
Immersive engineering diesel engine cannot be built without an arc furnace. It requires heavy engineering blocks, which requires you to make machine routers, which require anodized steel plate. Wait, hold on. There's 2 recipes here. Oh, they can do it in the carpenter. Okay. Never mind. Oh, that's not so bad. That's annoying, but that's not so bad. You get 8 per, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 steel to make heavy engine 8 and heavy engine.
Hey, we're back.
Oh,
What happened?
Hello. Hey, there it goes.
What, did
Discord
go
was
down?
down.
Yeah.
oh,
Apparently, Pac was sitting there talking to himself.
I'm trying to do maths. So yes.
Wolfie, I asked you a question. I'm not sure if you did answer it or if you even heard me.
Nope,
It's
I
not
was
a big
gone.
deal. Okay.
Weird.
Because it
What
sort of
was the
took a few
question?
minutes. I'm gonna be able. I'm going to try to check out the mod that you put in a few weeks ago that lets us do curtains and such now. And I was just asking if there's anything. Are there any problems you're aware of? Or is there anything particularly you want me to look at or look for as I do that?
nope, nobody's tested it at all yet. So
Right.
Okay.
I was hoping to get to it actually right away, and then there were just other things that kind of kept coming up, and so I'm hoping to get to that today. As we maintain all
all
the
I've
other
done so
stuffs.
far is just check to make sure that things place in the world correctly and all the recipes should work. Beyond that, I haven't done any other testing.
Okay, well, we will take a look at it.
Okay, I now have wrought iron sheets now.
Did you know this is a chunk loader? It's so
What are you doing with the sheets?
Oh, the quarry?
I'm making hoppers.
wait.
Wait a second.
What?
What's wrong?
Okay, it is sheets then. I thought it was just double ingots, but no, it's sheet. You're right, it's sheets.
Yeah, which means it's 4 ingots per. Which is half as much as it was before, but it's still a lot. But yeah. Let's
But
see.
something else was the double ingots. I think it was the gear.
Yeah, the
was
gear.
double ingots.
Yeah. Backpacks, I did. Okay. Oil for power. It's gonna be on hold for now. Oh,
Why is mine not working and yours is?
Fardale back for Discord?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Well, I saw you had said in chat, but I wasn't sure if that was from when it was.
Oh, when I asked
freaking
if
out.
people were still here? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
done.
I don't know
I am
what
hoping to
burns.
take a look at that.
Okay, now I just added 2 more things to my list of things to do, which means now I gotta be more things. Okay, I want to make
Can
a
I
chicken
use
coop.
one of these forges?
Yeah, I'm not using them all. The ones on the right are completely open.
I cannot get combustion engines not if I in the hive.
Looks like Stirling engine makes 10 RF per tick.
Alright, that's what I said.
I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd just get
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was reading it.
this current transformer, by the way. You can right click on it and it'll tell you how much is going through it.
Oh.
We're in creative,
Yeah, I know.
Does
by the way, if you didn't notice.
Anybody have a need for the boat, or does anybody have a reason to go south? Because I'm about to go
Took
check.
30
on-
Nope,
seconds.
you can go ahead if you want, hon.
Actually, I might go to the south because there's a copper
Well,
vein
not
down
particularly, but
there.
it needs to be done. So.
Yeah, I wish we had like a lot.
Can put the chicken coop right about.
I think if
And-
we had like 100 starting engines, yeah, then it might be worth it. No, I think more like 20.
Yeah, now that I can make the sheets quickly, I'm probably going to go through these last ones pretty fast.
What? To make.
Yeah, the sheet recipe is not hard at all.
I'm tempted to just edit my profile.
Yeah, guys, it was down. It could be having issues for other people now, but
I have a feeling that Cocoa lasts longer than the regular coal.
It does.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cheaper to probably do than regular
Mhm.
coal. Oh.
Oh, you have to pipe steam into this. So commercial steam engine, you actually have to pipe steam into it. And industrial steam engine, of course, you have to pipe steam into that.
ooh, Dante's got a puppy. Do you have a new puppy, or are you just playing like borrowing one, or have a friend's puppy or something?
Well, should we take it down to the steam stuff?
There's that one and that one.
Could try.
No, we could just get like a pump up here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we found out you can use the Slacksbeard's steam boiler to produce steam that those engines will use.
I have a question. What happens if we place the
Alright.
If you place the
What
what?
happens if you place the?
MV capacitor? Probably not. 20 ticks.
I didn't hear what you were saying.
Wait, never
anyway,
mind.
so-
I think he said if we
He's
collect.
trying something with an MV capacitor, but I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. So hobbyist steam engine should make 20 RF per tick, but I don't think it's going to make that much unless you pipe steam into it. Trying to remember how much it uses.
I forget. Is that quicker?
Well, I know the hobbyist steam engine,
No
I
idea.
believe it would work with the boiler we have downstairs, the large boiler. But I don't know how much steam that uses. And you gotta use the converter.
Yeah.
Tools.
Oh, you got pump steam
Your
into this.
sister's dog.
Does anybody know where the planer is? Never mind. Found it.
Where did you put it
Found
last?
it.
Found it.
Where did I put it? I don't know where. I probably put it in the completely wrong spot. And someone put it in the right place.
I pack.
Hi. What are you working on, Firedale?
The hoppers.
Okay.
Ah.
You guys are working on machine things. I think I'm going to start working on the chicken coop.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm making hoppers for the crusher.
So, I want to
we're-
help.
Gonna need 10 hoppers total because we're gonna need one for the arc. No, wait, we're not gonna need one for the arc furnace. Never mind. 9. 9 is fine because we're gonna need to make the
How?
railcraft one.
When I get back from this run, I'm going to keep up with the refrigerator and all that stuff. But I want to work on the checking out the curtain stuff, and I'm gonna start laying down some groundwork for the barn.
Okay.
Why is the boiler not working?
Your library's got to get sorted out too.
Is water in
You
it?
can only make so many things at
No.
once.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have
I'll
to
look
get
at it.
water?
You say that in
You
such
have
a way
to
where it's
put
like
water in the boiler
What
for
you
the
say-
boiler to work.
when you say like that, it sounds like you're just saying, yeah, sure, you'll get it done.
Oh, actually, I was saying that was what I was gonna work on,
Oh,
and I'll work on, and the library's gonna get worked on at some point too. So I'm gonna work on. I'm probably gonna lay the groundwork on the barn so we can talk about and look at it and whatever, and then fiddle around with the library and play with some curtains.
How do I?
Yeah.
book.
Don't you have a infinite water source here, Firedale, for the boiler?
Yes. But when the tank is open for the steam to go into the tank, it takes a little bit longer for the pressure to build up to run it. So if you want to run the water thing first, cut off the pressure to the tank. So it has
Okay.
to build up.
All right, so it is pulling water. I was trying to figure out if we can pipe some steam into one of these things.
What are you trying to pipe it into?
Well, there's this commercial and industrial steam engines.
I'm assuming it's just like the hobbyist that you'll have to use the converter.
Right.
And then from the converter, you have to have a pipe pulling it out. The converter can't go straight into the engine.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a liquid,
A wooden or a
liquid
copper pipe.
wooden- yeah. There's wooden pipes over there. Feel free to go steal the liquid pipe that I've got on the automated furnace downstairs, the automated coke oven, if you need to.
Still pretty close.
Oh.
In some of these mountain ranges, man.
Or I can make
Let's
you
fly higher.
a wooden one if you'd like me to. I've got the stuff on me to make one. Just bring me a wooden pipe out of the chest over there in the shop.
We're trying a couple things here on the creative server, so no worries
Still
about
can't
okay.
get combustion engines to be
doing slash making.
listed.
Flesh making.
What?
I heard flesh making.
I did too.
I know you did.
That sounded very dramatic. We are
Oh.
doing flesh making. I'm like, okay.
I said doing slash making.
Oh, slash making. I heard flesh. See, I was
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
whatever the
understand.
heck flesh making is, but okay. Like some
Flesh
Frankenstein. I know, right? Like some Frankenstein
Well, to be
laboratory.
fair, honey was making flesh blocks.
Mhm.
This is
That's
true, yeah.
That's actually what I thought. I'm like, okay. The desire to pick up my desk while we're in this long, long ride is great. By the way, Pack, have you ever had warheads? Zach
Yes.
wanted to know. I will
Yes,
tell him.
I did grow
Yes.
up in an age where that was a big thing, so yes.
Alright, we need a redstone engine. Oops, here. And then we need
8.
somewhere for the power to go.
I'm pretty sure the warheads that he mailed me like were defective because they like the acidity burned my tongue. I'm positive I have a chemical burn.
You burned your tongue on warheads?
Let's see
I declare my tongue was chemically cauterized. It was so horribly sour. I was just like, ah, it's gonna be permanently messed up now. I declared it. I ate one for him.
Warheads.
Yes.
Oh, hon. Even I
Warheads
can handle warheads.
Warheads extreme
Wow.
sour. Warheads extreme sour.
Is this even going in? Is it just taking?
No.
Horrible.
We need to rotate it, but it doesn't want to rotate.
We'll push harder.
Craft. Try this pipe wrench.
The
No.
engines must be connected to something
Yeah.
for them to rotate. They won't just rotate willy-nilly. Otherwise, they face straight up.
What we want is that and that.
Yeah, there were some serious.
And
They
that
were giving
one.
me crap.
Dang it.
I did that my last marathon, and I was doing jazz hands. I was like, "Whoa, that was wrong."
So what's your bonus, Firedale?
Alright, we need kinesis pipe, right?
8, 9.
No.
You remember
Give me
what it
just
was
a
the last
second, I'll
time you
tell
made
you.
a tool?
It was 20-something.
Ah,
Speaking of tools, if somebody wants to make an extra pick, mine's gonna break steam.
Okay, if I look
Sure.
in here, to make a 2-year, I'm at 47.6% is my skill looking in the actual anvil.
Cat, you could have all the
Darn good.
warheads.
What pipe transfers energy?
We don't have one.
Oh.
I have disabled all of those.
Yeah, we don't have the flux pipes.
So, what are we supposed to output our power into?
You either
Wires.
input it directly into the thing, or you can transfer RF over immersive engineering wires. You just stick one of the connectors on the end of the engine and wire it up.
Can't get a connector to fit on the end of the engine, but okay. Let's try this.
Do keep in mind, depending on how it's set, you need certain connectors. So if low voltage won't connect, then go medium or high.
So we'll probably need a hammer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I found that medium tends to connect to just about everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the the redstone engines can pretty much just be used on a single wooden pipe. You can't wire off energy to run more than one wooden pipe.
Yeah, that'll work even. That should be good.
Okay.
Well,
Trying
it's
to find
not
a
going
stupid
in.
IE hammer, but I can't find it for some reason.
Is it going in? I can't see the UI. Or does it need a lever?
Look up
No,
engineers,
it's not going in.
engineers hammer with an apostrophe.
Yeah. Well, I just looked up hammer and I'm not seeing it. Of course, there are 20 hammers. But I know
Well,
what
for
it
me,
looks
it's
like.
the 6th item in the top row.
Screw this, I'll just.
I'm gonna look it up the long way.
Eyes.
I'm loving the metal press. I really
Oh,
am.
I know why. Never mind.
It is
Dumb
awesome,
thing.
isn't it?
Well, it's nifty to sit here and watch it work. When you have a nice big stack, because I'm making 10 at once, so I just put the stack of ingots there. Of the plates there. And just watch it go. The sheets.
Wolfie,
What are we doing here?
I'm looking at your curtains, and
Jeez, you
we
scared me.
can't make the larger ones. We can only make the ones that are tied.
I'll take you, my
Huh?
lover.
There are two different types of curtains that show up. And some of them look like they're
Oh, it's working.
smaller
I got it.
paneled ones with like ties, and some of them look like they're larger. But I can't pull up
Yeah,
the
the red stuff.
recipes for any of them except for the smaller
Right.
tied looking ones.
Yeah, that's right. You have to.
The tied
lever it.
ones are the block you place. The other ones are a placeholder block for some odd reason.
That's a lot
Okay,
of
so
power going in there.
Ignore the large ones. The ones that are tied are the only ones that matter.
Pretty much.
Okay.
A lot of the doors in that mod have like 2 blocks or 3 blocks that compose the item that actually sits on the ground.
The actual block IDs. Like the rubber stepping thingy is actually the real world block ID for the rubber thing. But it's not what we make for it.
Oh, you guys are gonna hate me.
Why?
No particular reason.
Curtains, that's why.
How big could this thing
Curtains.
go?
Fold again.
No,
Well,
I'm
just-
looking at some of these things, and
I'm
like
curious.
the saloon door requires a wrought iron cheesy pipe.
Yeah, that's gonna have to wait.
But the saloon door
No.
looks amazing for a cheesy pipe.
No.
It's even more amazing when you actually use the thing.
When we're talking about all the things that we gotta do to make all these machines and
Hey.
all the iron we need, no. Yeah. And we have 10 hoppers. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Much easier to
part
make
2.
now. Much easier to make now.
That's a good thing.
There's some awesome little.
I love
door
being able to make a
faces.
pick on the first try.
If you know the recipe, write it down.
It's too easy.
You say that. It just means it's too easy for you. You remember it.
Some of these don't have recipes. Just saying, like the spruce door, etc.
If this got up to never mind, that's
Where is Honey?
She's out at the
Flying.
farm.
To the south.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
And
flying.
she asked me to make her a pickaxe.
Uh-huh. That she did.
Well, what I
Gee,
said
thanks,
was,
honey.
if anybody wants to make things,
What spruce
Just toss
door
it on
does
the
have a
wall so you can pick it up
recipe,
yeah,
eventually.
stick it on the wall, baby.
What spruce door doesn't have a recipe, honey?
For-
The mouse's door?
From a specific, yes, specifically, I'm looking at testing some of the things from that particular mod pack, and several of the doors pulled up with TFC recipes, like the cheesy pipe, but some of them did not pull up. Obviously, we have other spruce doors that we can do, but yeah. So
wow,
this
that's
is-
generating at least 1,000 RF.
I'm gonna have
If
a
it
shoji
doesn't-
door.
If it doesn't have a recipe, it was not intended to be made.
We just need to make that go
Right.
faster. At least get the steam out.
Yeah, it probably used the original, like the jungle door isn't something that we would be able to make in TFC because we don't have jungle saplings. So no jungle wood.
I think.
And there really isn't any difference between those doors and the ones we already have.
Yeah, that's fine.
In fact, we
Don't
have
we?
better doors.
I'm gonna make me a shoji door.
There you go.
We have a great Ebola.
Mhm. Also,
This here.
Fairdale,
Yes.
next time you feel like making a cheesy pie extras, hot iron.
No.
Pat totally won't notice.
No.
He'll never know.
No. Stop trying to use iron for decorative things right now, hon.
Yes.
Wait.
Stop listening to
Right.
private conversations, Pag.
Mm-hmm.
I have fully automated one coke oven.
Beautiful.
Yay! So we do have a fully, completely, and utterly automated coke oven.
You actually made a drawer.
Yeah, we already had some drawers made,
Virtual's good.
but I figured that was a really good use for it. So
Yeah, those oak drawers, you're welcome to use those for whatever. We were going to use them for storage room, but now we have birch, so we're going to make birch
I'm gonna need a chisel.
instead. Because it'll be prettier.
Yeah,
Looks to me like it
eventually
needs
I'll
more
work on these
steam,
doors.
Ian.
I have creative steam tanks down.
Where?
Someone just saw my spelunky for today and said it was
Oh.
painful. They were right.
Did you not see that?
No, I think the wooden pipe is not fast enough.
Do we not have any chisels right now?
what are you using with the wooden pipe on your server there?
No, never mind.
Industrial
Redstone
steam.
I
engine.
have a steel chisel.
I have a raw iron one. That's fine. I just need to make some steps for the chicken coop in a minute here. So
Use
it's fine.
an autarkic. Hold on.
An
Octuple?
autarkic gate.
Yeah,
Got it,
one of
got it,
those.
yeah.
I was looking up it looking it
Sound
up
like
so I
art.
could pronounce it right.
Antarctic.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
I'm
Stick
gonna
one of
fill all
those
my
on
stuff.
there. It will pull out a lot quicker, especially if you stick a diamond one on there.
I like this one. I was up. Throw out everything that I don't
It's
need.
not something that we can access on our server quite yet, but if you're just testing, then that'll pull things out with the quickest.
What was it? An autark?
And what was
Yeah, and then set it up with the pulse.
Aw,
Never
dadgum.
mind, the nicest guy.
it? Tip me.
You could also use a hopper under whatever it is y'all are trying to pull items out of.
90% growth on the jute.
By the way, that's a regular block, so.
And none of the
I
spruce
like how we're spending
saplings.
an hour figuring out RF reduction.
None of the spruce has sprung.
Is anyone using
I might
forges?
have to ask
If
you
not,
for
I'm gonna
one.
go ahead and remove the coal.
I don't.
Don't really
Okay, no
remember
one,
how to use
no
it.
one spoke up, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's
you're
a
good.
no. I mean, we've got a ton of coal, but the more we can keep on us, it's all good.
Just so I can throw that block out in that one.
Alright. I got
Okay,
fly
Pack.
back empty-handed.
We have 71
Nothing,
pig
huh?
iron ingots and 12 wrought iron. Are you sure I can't make honey a
Jeez.
2-year?
No, baby. I was just giving him a bad time.
Oh,
I mean, the things will look cool. It's not a
Well,
big deal.
I mean, to make the crusher? Well, let's see, to make
No, he said, "Can I make honey one?"
I know, but for what we're actually going to need to make to get back to the crusher, we still need 11 light engineering blocks and 8 steel fences.
okay. To make steel fences, we need to make the
The
thing
pole thing.
for it, which I should be able to make. So to make steel rods, it's 1 steel, and that makes 2. So I need.
Yeah, there should be a mold for that.
Yeah, there is a mold. That's what I was looking at. So let me make the mold. Then I will need 4 for the actual mold making.
Wow, those things are big.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep the forge hot.
Yeah, I figure we might as well take the time while we're just flying back and forth to look at the things and get an idea of what we'll need. The shoji drawer is cool though. It's like paper.
And then once it's made, 1 ingot will make 2 fences. Whereas right now, it takes 3 ingots to make 2 fences.
Right.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
What?
I don't remember how to use these gates at all.
Oh,
It's
once
got
you put
a-
it in,
Redstone signal off, and then input only, output only?
You want
open,
it to
close?
pulse, send pulse.
Basic gate apparently can't send a pulse, I'm guessing?
No, basic gates can't. Has to be autarky.
Wow, this does 4,000 connection. Not like that would drain the battery quick.
Yep, basic gate doesn't have the autarkic ability at all.
I got AND gates and OR gates and
Yeah, any
basic
of those are
gates.
fine because you're just going to use it for what it is. Because you can set it for if you receive multiple types of input. But all you're wanting to do is, if there's no redstone signal, then send pulse.
energy pulsar. That's the one.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like, I cannot find this for it. Yeah, well, it doesn't exist on that.
Look, it's
So-
filling up so fast.
It's
Is it?
updated considerably since the last time I really used them.
Yeah, no kidding. Of course, that Buildcraft's like one of the first mods. So. It doesn't seem super fast to me, does it?
Fast is relative.
Compared to how fast it was going before, and I would say it's probably faster.
My chat is now having a discussion on whether or not birds can smell.
Well, they do have
And
nostrils.
if they do, what would they smell?
Would they want to smell? That's another good question.
I think that's a very valid question.
Ooh. I should make the wooden glass door.
This
for
is
the-
scaring me, all the sounds that Hun's making when she's seeing all these things that she wants to have.
Yeah, I should have made the glass door for the arboretum. Mm. Hey, Pack! The laboratory door only takes 2 cheesy pipes.
Mhm. Only!
2, yeah,
Only!
and then iron plates and sheets and stuff, just like 4 of those.
That's all.
Sheets and
Yeah.
stacks.
Sheets and stuff. I gotta be careful. That's a potential naughty word.
What?
The jail door takes iron bars.
I'm
You've
tempted
got a
to
bunch of
remove the
those.
smell press for the time being.
You can get those down in any dungeon.
And the rusty handle, yeah, we've got a bunch of those. Rusty handles just wrought iron and
No!
and iron rods.
That is a big, huge iron construction, honey.
The rusty
Yes.
handle.
It goes to something else.
And the way that this coke iron automation is set up, it can be repeated in between since there's 2 spots.
Did you hear
And
that?
then,
Go ahead.
that's fine. I was going to just say, and then the pipes can be run along the ceiling to connect them all together, so it all goes to the same place.
I was just gonna say, did you hear that giggle after you were done saying that it's a very expensive thing? That was her making a sound of "I don't care, I want it,"
No, I don't
or
want it.
"I don't mind making them do that."
No, a factory door is
I'm
another one that takes
evil.
4 cheesy pipes and iron plate and sheets.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Could you like stop looking at things that are stupidly expensive and actually look at stuff that's feasible?
I'm looking at what's feasible in the middle of the feasible.
And everything you're
but
finding is not
expensive.
everything you're finding is not feasible.
No, I'm
The
finding
paper
lots of
door was
feasible.
good.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting at that. You have to click through all of them to see what's feasible and what's not. I'm just listing the ones that aren't. Like this one that only calls for 3 wrought iron double sheets. Bree, thank you for following me. He has no sense of humor. And some of this stuff isn't available at all. Some of this stuff is
I have a sense of humor. You're not saying things that are funny. You're actually serious. You just wish that that I wasn't.
I'm not serious.
No, you don't.
I'm-
You totally don't want those things, actually.
No, not particularly. I'm just looking at things and realizing, some of these are ridiculous costs. The saloon door would be really cool, but holy crap, and that's the one. That's the cheapest one. It's a really cool shape. But you would need 2 of them to look good, and again, that's 2 cheesy pipes. I am gonna do shoji door and some of the other and some of the curtains and stuff. I'm not serious at all. I'm just harassing you.
So the one that you're going to do isn't the cheapest.
Right.
Well, it is actually. It's just the 3 little planks and 3 pieces of paper.
Oh.
So the one that I want to do is the cheapest. The one that I honestly think looks the coolest, would need to come in a pair, and it does take a 2-year for each door. So yeah, that's ridiculous.
Ah.
Now, some of
I
these other
don't
ones,
think you need to make 2 of them.
I think it would look the best with 2, where you have one on either side and
That's
they
not
mirror
what I'm
like
saying.
that. You think one of them will make it so it does a split in the middle?
I believe one is actually 2.
That would be interesting. I might play with that on creative just to see. Yeah. So I think the one that looks the coolest, does take 1 2-year. But what's interesting is some of those seem to be specifically for certain things, like the factory door, like that. You were saying that rusty latch is specifically for a building type or something.
Screen door on a submarine?
Ooh. Cool. So that rest is for a submarine.
That's where I would put the hatches on a submarine or a spaceship or something.
Very cool. I
Alright.
think the saloon doors would be really cool on the barn, which is why I was like, oh, that looks good for the barn.
Okay, I got the coop started. Still need to
Okay.
make a lot more blocks for it. Whenever you guys get around to it, see what you guys think for the colors for it. I'm gonna go take a break and see about getting some noms. Because it's
Okay.
late for me on this day,
You're getting
and I will
hungry.
be back in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, hangry, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many fences did you need packed before you go?
Now, I could throw you the clipboard that I got that says the actual things that I need for everything.
Okay.
And this isn't an I, this is a we, so. Where are you?
All right,
There you
Ian. I got no idea. It feels like we can't get enough steam into that thing. But whatever. I'm back on the regular server.
There you
Thank
go. That should show you the actual things that we need for things. And I will be back.
Okay, so
Okay.
8 steel fences.